Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Before we get into what this video is about, I need to address one thing, which is that I slept on my hair wet last night, and so it looks, you know, this good. And I don't really want to hairspray it right before bed since we're filming at night. So I'm not going to do that, and we're just going to have to excuse the fact that I look a fool. Anyway, we're going to do a little haul. These are products we got each other for our birthday, or a couple of them we got in Octoly. Just some new stuff, give you some reviews because we've been using it for a little bit. So if you're interested in seeing all this, then just keep on watching. So Rachel did get me the Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions palette. She had a harder time with this than I personally did. I didn't find I had an issue with the mattes at all, and I liked the shimmers well enough. The only thing I will say is that I think I heard after Rachel got me this that this is reformulated because their shimmers are like explodish. But I personally really like that quality about them. You know, they have a lot of impact for that reason. So it did let me down just slightly in that regard. It's just not quite as spectacular as I thought it was going to be shimmer wise. Yeah, it's like it's very pretty, but they're more metallic than glittery, so like that can be easily fixed with like one little tap of a Cleona shadow,
yeah,
or
like a topper,
or like Fenty Diamond Bomb. I don't know, something to like amp it up just a little bit. I still think it's gorgeous because I just really love the color selection, but I would agree that if you're going for that like wham bam sparkle, like the what is it, this Mary Jane palette, it's not going to give you quite that. We'll go over the skincare item first. Vic got me the Good Molecules Pineapple Exfoliating Powder. I've been wanting an exfoliating powder for a while because I had like a sample of the Tatcha one and the Dermalogica one, and I loved using those samples. It was like a spa. I really like this. I really do. When you rinse it off, it doesn't make your skin feel like dry or stripped, which is something that I find with like certain cleansers or certain masks or whatever. I hate that feeling. This does not give me that. I still feel hydrated. I feel exfoliated, but not to like a St. Ives degree, or I took a dry washcloth and scrubbed degree. Just like a really nice, soft, easy kind of moment. Yeah, I really like it. I have no issues so far. It hasn't caused any breakouts or nothing like that. It's pretty nice. So I know Becca's going out of business, but we did get through Octoly their Ignite Liquid Highlighter in... It's upside down, isn't it? Yeah. Gratitude. Yeah. I can't read on packages. But it's a really cool kind of color. I actually do like this more than I thought I was going to. When I placed the Octoly order, I didn't realize... I don't know why I didn't think about shades, but I didn't. Like, I just didn't know what to expect. I assumed they would just send me a highlighter, and they did, but I had something different in mind. But it's a really cool, like... I'm kind of glad they sent this. Yeah, it's like a pinkish orange. It's very, like, same vibe as, like, Mars Melter from Kaleidos, that highlighter. It's not the same at all, but, like, it's the same sort of vibe. You know what I mean? That peachy like red, in the same family. But it's really, really gorgeous. It looks really good under blush, I find. And it's especially, really like, wet. Pinky red ones, and it's real sparkly. Like, real wet, not sparkly. Real, like, shiny. That's the one I was looking for. It is sparkly, too. I like it quite a bit. And I know a lot of people said the smell is, like, off-putting. It's strong. It's really not that strong, but like I think it's pleasant, so I don't mind personally. Yeah, I don't think it's that strong, honestly. Be still my heart. My heart fluttered. Skipped a little beat here. This is the Viseart Dark Mattes palette. Yeah, 04 Dark Matte palette. This was on sale at Sephora, and I almost picked it up, but Vic beat me to it. I am like thoroughly enjoying using this palette, like quite often actually. These two browns right there, I know, the two browns perfect. At the top are phenomenal, and then these dark purples are like, they like amplify any dark purple. Like they're so dark, I don't know, they're so nice. But these don't have that. Maybe they do. It's just not as apparent on the eyes as like the Grand Pro Volume 3. Some of the deep shadows are like more satin than matte. Only a couple of these shades seem that way, and I don't find it's as obvious on the eyes. Like I can notice on the eyes that it's satin rather than like a flat matte. But sorry, I'm getting over a cough, and I like gag cough every 10 minutes. But but I'm really liking this palette so far. I'm very happy to have it, and I love this. It's like the perfect size.
So Rachel did get me the Makeup by Mario contour stick.
Bronzer stick.
Yeah, while I do really like this is not a contour. Khaki explained it perfectly, so I will try and remember to link her video up in the eye there. But it's just, they really marketed this as like a coolish tone, at least the shade Light. As like a more cool tone, like almost Salt New York contour, but like maybe like slightly leaning either.
And in the marketing pictures.
Yeah, in all of the pictures, it looks cooler tone, blah, 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 blah. I was like, another type of Salt New York contour product? Sign me up. I love that product so much. And I don't know why I want other products like it, but just because I do. I love it that much. And this did not meet my expectations in that regard. It's a very beautiful bronzer. The formula, there's nothing wrong with it. It does everything you want it to do. It blends easily, it's creamy, blah, 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 blah. But I am just a little disappointed by the color, because I was really hoping it would be Salt New York contour.
Considering the color can work for me, that should be a little bit more telling, considering I have self-tan, and Vic does not.
No.
Vic did a little Danessa Myricks haul, you could say, for my birthday. So I got two different Danessa Myricks palettes. This is the waterproof cream palette in Primary, and this one is the Fire and Ice palette. Now, if I'm being honest, the Fire and Ice one is a little disappointing to me.
I agree. It's pretty. I'm wearing it.
I think I would really like it on the eyes, but they crease.
I expected something else.
It's like the formula is different on this one. It's like thicker.
Yeah, it's a little thicker.
It's less emollient.
It's not as like instantly just wetly creamy. Like that's what I was hoping for with this palette, because that would be the perfect cream highlighter.
Yeah, because the formula of the other ones, and like the Essential palette and the Vivid one, the formula is out of this world. But this one is just far drier. They're still pretty, but almost none of these colors like scream put on my face for me and my preferences for highlighting. They're all either too icy, or this one is a little bit too deep, or they're pink. This one's silver, this one's white. There's a strong yellow gold one. The shades are a little bit weird. I still think that
I mean, you can obviously customize them and it works well that way. It's just I don't know. The way it looked online in the fantasy, I was sort of buying into for that. I think because I love the Essentials and the Vivids so much, I was thinking both of these will be similar. I knew the Primary one we wouldn't use all too often, but I wanted to get it anyway for them.
But I think I haven't been using a lot of the cream color palettes, and I think when I do dip back into these, I am going to dip into this one a lot for the white and the black and that beautiful gray. And that
I use the Essentials palette every day, so
I do use that
for face and lips. So I got another Tower 28 blush, or Rachel got me one. This is in the shade After Hours. This is a really beautiful color. It's more of the other one we have is more brown leaning. This one is definitely like more pink and rosy. It's definitely a color I enjoy on myself. I like it quite a bit. We are sort of coming to the realization though that Tower 28 is just not our favorite formula. I thought with the other one it was the color. It's good, it's just it can get gummy when you build it upon itself.
It's really thick. And really greasy.
And for that reason, it's really difficult for me to build it up to that cloud cheek level that I typically am aiming for. Although that has been changing recently. So I do like it more when I use less of it. That's all.
Vic got these Undone Beauty Conceal to Reveal palettes. She got mine in Soft Beige Medium and hers in 410 Porcelain Light. Soft Beige Medium is a little light for me, but this was meant to be a concealer, not a foundation. We were going for Glossier stretch, right? I didn't like this at first. It must have been what I had under it, like my moisturizer, my primer. I don't know what it was, but I did not like this upon first use. Now, I don't really have any problems with it. It is a little heavy.
It can be,
but it's not bad. I just think that this one, I don't like to put it around my nose area because that's where things gather for me. But outside of that, I do really like it. I really like the way it looks like on the bottom of the cheeks.
I really like it as just a light coverage foundation, like just a couple dips in with your sponge, just pressing over everything. It does enough coverage wise. It's more than Glossier Stretch, but it does have that similar balmy, wet sort of feel to it.
If it was dark enough, I would try that.
So we did get this. This is going to be like a half-assed review because I haven't used it that much. But we did get this through Octoly. This is the Josie Moran Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter.
Oh, Vic got me the body butter.
Oh yeah, I got her the body butter for her birthday.
I'm gonna order another.
God tier.
So
God tier.
The smell, it smells like eggnog.
It smells so
but like mild. Good. So you really smell
it's like
edible.
Eggnog mixed with like
a little bit of like rose or something. Yeah. Like floral.
Oh, it's beautiful. Wow. It's beautiful. And it's like this really gorgeous, like ultra hydrating moisturizer, but it's not super thick.
No, but it's so nice because like
it's slippery.
I don't know how to explain this.
Not too much.
I know I like a moisturizer when I sweat and I get sleepy. When I sweat and I go real quick, like my legs sweat a lot because I'm always under a blanket even though I sweat a lot. I don't know. Phenomenal, and we're actually almost through the tub.
Yeah, so it's expensive, but it goes fast if you're anything like us.
All the points.
Yeah, but it's sold at Ulta, so that's our plug. But anyway, the face butter, I use this. I've only used this twice, I think, so I did like the feeling of it. I thought it was very nice. It's not what I prefer in a facial moisturizer is much different than what I prefer in a body moisturizer. Somehow, it's like the same. I still want the moisturizer.
Same but slippy.
Yeah, I want it to be like ultra slippy, and this makes my face feel soft but not slippy. You know, I need like an oil coating by the end of it. You know.
I would agree. It's very thick though.
It's beautiful though, yeah.
So I said this in a video, but it wasn't actually Kosas, it was Tower 28. So where Tower 28 fails in blushes, they eat it up in gloss. Holy fuck.
Literally, every time somebody talks about these glosses, I'm like, there's no way they're that life-changing. Like, everybody says that the Gloss Bomb formula is better than any other. It's just a gloss.
This?
You know? This?
Not just a gloss.
It feels like a gel pillow.
Oh my god. It's like,
it's gorgeous.
Magic, and it's so juicy looking.
Oh.
You know how good a fucking gloss has to be for me to not put on a lip liner? You know how fucking good a gloss has to be for me to reach for this gloss?
And this is a peach.
It's called Oat.
I was thinking it would be more of a brown beige nude, but no, this is a This is a milky peach.
This is so fucking good.
I did get these for Rachel, and I am
oh my god,
yes. I am in love with these.
We need more in this style.
The Color Fix creams from Danessa Myricks. I have a couple Color Fix foils, and I have the Color Fix mattes. The Color Fix creams, this one is in Wild Orchid right here, and this one is in Magnetic. I have been, every time I use these, I am obsessed with them. Mm-hmm. This is the most rich, gorgeous, grapey, eggplant, sparkly color. And
may I say, I feel the formula is even easier to use.
I feel like these somehow are better. Maybe it's because they're shimmers, but they're not metallic. So they, like the Color Fix foils, at least the one I have, it tends to pick up on itself if you layer it too much or if you don't layer it the correct way. I don't have any issues with patchiness. They blend really well. They stay super long, and they're dark colors, but they are vibrant. It pairs so well with that Viseart palette. I am blown away by these.
Oh yeah, those are
so I'm gonna probably whenever I'm comfortable buying makeup again, I will probably pick up a few more in the deeper Color Fix foil line because I don't think I need anything lighter. I think dark colors are where it's at for like liners and things.
I agree. Some more liquid shadows. These are not new. We've had them for a while, but I don't think we mentioned them. These are the Smashbox Always On cream shadows. Now, the shade Ultramarine is really not that ultra. It's really not. I need to use it a couple more times.
Just marine.
But it's I feel this shade is a little patchy as a shadow. As a standalone shadow buffed out. I do feel it needs a little bit of help with some powder shadows or some shimmers. So there's that, but the formula of these, when they say budge proof, I mean, you thought Danessa Myricks was budge proof. No, these fuckers are not going anywhere.
They're staying.
Not at all. And then I do really, really love the two browns. So this is Barista, which is more of a red tone brown, and then this is Greige, which is
the perfect color. The other two, I don't think I've even used the blue one yet, which is crazy because we've had these for like a couple months. But the dark brown one, I do like it, but it's not quite my dark brown.
Yeah, I wish it was cooler toned.
Yeah, I want it to be either a little cooler or a little darker. Either or would be fine. But it does throw me off a little bit because it's like a mix between a red and a chocolate. But I prefer
a brown burgundy.
I prefer like a burgundy. This is like a red, a more
it's like
bricky,
a brick burgundy. Yeah,
you
brick
know?
burgundy.
It's just not quite what I want.
Yeah.
The formula is really good.
But you know what? I wonder if you mixed with the Danessa Myricks palettes, if they would be more long lasting.
Oh, maybe we should try that.
It's pretty eye though.
This? Oh, thanks. I didn't.
Oh, and I bought those, or I didn't. I got them for free from Sephora for the $100 reward. So like not for free for a lot of my hard-earned money, but
silly choices. We were really into the color fixes, so we were like, let's find every liquid shadow on the market.
There's none.
Anyway, we have another product through Octoly. This is the Fresh Advanced Therapy Recovery Lip Mask. This is fine. I like it. It's pleasant. It works well, and it is a lip balm. It's hard to really dive into how a good lip balm when I
have
Aquaphor in my life. Like the most effective, the cheapest, not the most luxurious like scent or anything, but damn, does it work. I ride hard for Aquaphor. This packaging feels kind of cheap. I think it's just overpriced. That's really my whole thing is I wouldn't pay this much money for a lip balm, but it is nice to have. I like the smell a lot.
Yeah, I need to use it a little bit more. The issue is right now, like, I don't know, like, I must be on my game, but, like, my lips haven't been getting that dry, and normally I got crusty lips.
We were just talking about this. In our last review, we were talking about the Kaleidos lip balm that came out with the Flower Punk palette, and we were like, yeah, it's fine. I actually like it quite a lot. It really smooths out my lips before I do lipstick. And that doesn't normally, even with Aquaphor, that doesn't happen.
No, Aquaphor makes it worse.
It can. It'll make my lipsticks break apart. Which is why Aquaphor I normally just use on my no makeup days or just overnight, you know? But this, I don't know why it works. I don't know what the magic is in it. But I actually think it's really, really, really good.
I did have...
Like, I would buy this again, I think.
I did have a day where I needed it because I went boating, and I did wear chapstick with sunscreen in it. But I got burnt that day, and I didn't get, like, you know, I didn't peel or anything, so I wasn't that burnt, but my lips needed help, and I was like, please. And then I remembered that Riztina, our good pal here, left a comment that the Kaleidos lip balm saves your life if your lips are dry, and I was like, say less. When I put it on, and I was like, like, so cooling after I've been dying. Oh, yes. Because of the body butter, the Josie Moran body butter, we did get a sample of the SPF. This is broad spectrum SPF 47 and Sun Boost ATB. Don't know what that means. This is phenomenal. I like it, but that's why. I wish there wasn't a scent because I would consider this over my La Roche-Posay one.
Really?
This does wonders for my skin in terms of hydration. So does the La Roche-Posay one, but I don't know. Something about this is just like, it's like a perfect combo with the moisturizer I'm using. I don't know, but
I like it, but I'm not like head over heels or anything.
The scent is there. I did get one of those, TikTok made me buy it. It's like a Garnier sunscreen. Well, evidently I didn't get the right one because the one that I saw in the TikTok was fragrance free. So I just thought all of them were fragrance free. They're not. That bitch pills. Pills. It just like literally immediately, it pills on itself, okay? Because I was like, who is the culprit? It's the culprit because
maybe you're the culprit.
Apparently it just rejects my skin because I put it on. I'm like, yeah, we're good. No, stop. I can't use it. I can't use it. And it's so strong. It smells like
I hate when you get
hairspray.
I hate when you get a product that pills, but it does that like, it doesn't just pill up in balls. It does that like crap. It looks like you put Elmer's glue on tissue paper when you try to apply foundation.
Yeah.
The worst thing ever. I hate it.
Yeah. Yep. We may be missing some things, but I'm pretty sure we have everything gathered up. I'm pretty sure this is...
Anything we didn't mention here, I think we probably mentioned in our last video and got confused as to where it was from.
Possible. So that's all of our new stuff recently. It's a lot, which is part of the reason why we decided to go on this no-buy, but we didn't buy any of this for ourselves, so we just bought it as a gift knowing we'd be able to use it. It's different. You don't understand being a twin, alright? You have to think of yourself when you buy gifts.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Only when your twins as codependent as us. I can't believe other twins don't just like live together and live and die for each other.
Yeah.
Like
so you don't parent their children?
Yeah, like I'm not home as much anymore with my new job, and it's like the strangest thing. Like, and I'm so tired, and so like I'm missing my time with Rachel at night too because I'm freaking exhausted.
Yeah, I need you. I'm going through emotional trauma right now.
So am I, G.
We good. We just both going through relationship troubles. Mine has ended. Things are finally moving along there. He's moving out tomorrow. No, Sunday.
I don't know what's going on.
We don't know what's going on.
The boat's rocking.
We are shaking and a rocking and a shaking. But we're gonna close out this video. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.